Hello everyone, welcome to English Accordingly. Guys, in the previous video, we have learned so many phrasal verbs and different words which are used in our day-to-day life also. But most of them are from newspaper. Well, I'm a ardent reader of newspaper. I come up with so many words in day-to-day life. So I thought of discussing as well as sharing of these newspaper with you people. So guys, let's start with our video. Guys, before I start my video, if you are new to my channel or you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe it and also hit the all notification bell icon so that you will never miss any latest update from my channel. Guys, let's start with our first vocab word, that is went out. Went out. Went, V-E-N-T, went out. This is the phrasal verb we are going to learn today. Went out is when you release something, when you want to express your emotions, when you want to express something regarding your emotion or anything. And it is specially talked in context of releasing emotions and expression, your feelings, etc. To went out mean let the black marker. इसका मीनिंग क्या होगा? इसका मीनिंग क्या होगा? Went out का first one. The second one is, now this is quite clear because this was, खैर आपको तो समझ में आ गया होगा. Rustic. Rustic का मीनिंग क्या है? You might have heard this word so many times. Rustic. You might have heard this word. Rustic का मीनिंग होता है दोस्तों काफ़ी primitive, very old, very backward, we can say, or very rural, or which is very outdated, something which is no longer in use, that is known as rustic. इसका मीनिंग which is no longer in use. समझ रहे होंगे आप? एक ऐसा एक्सप्रेशन जो कि अब इस्तेमाल में नहीं है या जो हम इस्तेमाल ही नहीं करते. वेरी ओल्ड, वेरी आउटडेटेड, नो लॉन्गर इन प्रेजेंट टाइम. तो इसके आप सिनोनिम्स लिख लीजिए यार. इसका मीनिंग अगर मैं बताऊँ तो टिक को हम कह सकते हैं प्रिमिटिव, जो पुराने ज़माने का है. प्रिमिटिव, ओल्ड, आउटडेटेड, और वी कैन से रूरल, अंडर डेवलप्ड. जो चीज़ें अंडर डेवलप्ड होती हैं दे आर नोन एज प्रिमिटिव और they are no longer in use. They are not modern, they are not sort of sophisticated. That is why they are called primitive. Rural, outdated, old, primitive, or unsophisticated, you can say also. Unsophisticated. Unsophisticated. This is E. Unsophisticated, ठीक है. Primitive, old, outdated, rural. Now guys, the third one. Third one is bona fide. Like that, this one was went out, the second one is rustic, the third one is bona fide. Bona fide, आपने इसको कई बार सुना भी होगा. Bona fide, you might have heard this word. Bona fide, what does it mean? Bona fide is an article or a person, a thing or a person who is very actual, who is genuine. It is real in nature. Okay? It holds genuinity. So bona fide means the one who is genuine, which is not fake, which is not artificial, which is natural. Something that is natural, genuine, or these are synonyms. You can understand, right? Bona fide is something which is genuine, natural, in its true state. Okay? Which is true state, which in its true state. Not artificial. Not artificial, or we can say real. Okay, the something which is real, which is true in its state, natural or genuine, is known as bona fide. Guys, the fourth one is malign. Fourth one is malign. MALIGN is malign. Malign is used in the context when you want to tarnish somebody's image. आपको किसी की इमेज को ख़राब करना है. If somebody is jealous of someone, then they would tarnish their image. They want to malign their image. That means they want to malign their image. Malign means to tarnish. Tarnish का spelling is TARNISH. Tarnish or to disrepute. Okay. To make someone, to make or to defame. Not to make but to defame. To defame, this won't come here. I have to write it here. To defame, DEFAME. When you want to tarnish somebody's image, when you want to disrepute someone, you would tend to use or you would try to provoke those people whenever they are in interaction with you. So you are trying to malign their image in whatever way you want to be. There is another word which is somewhat similar to this, but it's an adjective. Fifth one is derogatory. When you hold something derogatory, a derogatory remark, derogatory, DEROGATORY, derogatory. When do we use it? So, as you come to know, it is something when we want to malign somebody's image, we often use this word derogatory. A kind of a very disrespecting language and a very insulting or a sarcastic language in a very slanderous way. It's a synonym of derogatory. If you are using a slanderous words or a vulgar language to defame someone, that means you are using a kind of derogatory remark. It may be a sentence, it may be a single word, but it's defined as derogatory. So derogatory means to defame, or we can say something which is disreputable. Disreputing, again disreputing someone. Disreputing, slanderous, CSLADENROUS, slanderous, disreputing, very ill meaning, ill behaving. ठीक है, किसी के साथ बहुत ही बुरा बर्ताव करना, ill behaving. If you are ill behaving with someone, that means you are you are behaving in a very disrespecting way that you shouldn't be. So that means you are working, or you are behaving in a very derogatory way, or any kind of sentence or a language you are using, that means a bad language, that means a derogatory language you are using to defame that person. Okay guys, so let's revise these words which I have told you. I hope you are getting these. So the first one is went out. Okay, एक बार मैं इसे क्लियर कर देती हूँ, ये आप लोगों को सही से पता नहीं लग रहा होगा क्योंकि ये मैंने लिखा ही कुछ इस तरीके से। इसका मीनिंग तो समझ गए होंगे आप, वेंट आउट। वेंट आउट का मीनिंग क्या होता है? वेंट आउट इज टू रिलीज, went out is to release, to express, emotions or feelings, to release. Okay, went out is to express emotions or feelings or release. That guys, please, before we revise these words, I want to ask you that guys, in the previous video, while I was finishing my video, I told you one word. I told you that one word. Which word was that? It was meticulously. Meticulously means you are very particular towards something. So guys, let's revise these words. The first one is went out. Went out, that means you are trying to release something, you are trying to express your feelings, that means you are venting it out, you are venting out your emotions towards something, right? To release something, or something which is very unearthed, something which is if your feelings are dormant, that means they are not expressed freely. But when you are tend to vent out those feelings, that means you are expressing them freely, you are releasing them freely. The second one is rustic. Rustic means something which is very primitive, very old, very outdated, not in use, or something very unsophisticated. Let's suppose I'll give you an example. In India, in villages, again in the rural area, we talk about the people, their culture. Culture is a different thing, it's a different matter. But if we talk about their language, it's very primitive, it's not modern, it's not developed, right? That means they are underdeveloped. They don't know what are the kind of facilities we are having today, and they are like the government, they have not reached to them to that level which the urban people have. The urban people know how to use an ATM, but the rural or the ruralites we can say, okay, जिन्हें ग्रामीण कहते हैं, जो गांव में रहते हैं, अभी तक उन्हें पता नहीं कि एक ATM कैसे यूज़ करते. Even they don't have, most of them don't bank accounts, but since the government is pushing towards and using financial inclusion, promoting financial inclusion, so they are coming with that. They know of it. These people, they know of it. Okay, so rustic is something which is an expression which is no longer in use. Okay, the third one is bona fide. When we say someone is very bona fide, a very bona fide artist, that means he is a very true or a real artist. That means he is a genuine artist, but he is not he's not unsophisticated, he is sophisticated, a genuine, a natural, someone who is not artificial. That means he is bona fide. Okay, that's bona fide. Fourth one is malign. Malign is to tarnish, to ill fame, or to defame someone. That whenever we try to defame something or somebody's work or even someone, that means we are trying to malign their image, to tarnish their image, to disrepute or defame. Again, the same word with it. The last one is derogatory, the somewhat slight expression from malign, but it is somewhat similar also. Derogatory means to again a kind of remark or an expression used to defame someone, a kind of a slanderous language or a vulgar language, okay, to disrepute, or you tend to ill behave with that person because you think that they are not worth of treating the way they want to be. Okay guys, this is all for today. I hope you get all the meanings of this word. Guys, मैं डेली तो क्या है, लेकिन आज मुझे वक्त मिला, कुछ दिनों से मेरी तबीयत सही नहीं चल रही थी, सो आई ट्राइड सो हार्ड कि आप लोगों के साथ जो वर्ड्स मैं डेली, इवन मेरे पास बहुत सारे वर्ड्स हैं बट इस बोर्ड में फिट नहीं आ सकते, इस बोर्ड के अलावा भी मैं कोशिश करूँगी आप लोगों से कई तरह के वर्ड्स एक्सप्रेस कर सकूँ, शेयर कर सकूँ. मैं सोच रही थी कम से कम 7-8 वर्ड्स आज हम पढ़ लें, ठीक है, लेकिन मुझे लगा कि कम से कम इतने तो आ जाने चाहिए आपको. जो मैंने बताए हैं एक बार इन्हें पढ़िए, समझिए एंड ट्राई टू यूज़ दिस वर्ड्स इन डेली सेंटेंसेस. गाइस, ट्राई टू यूज़ दिस वर्ड्स व्हाइल मेकिंग डेली सेंटेंसेस ऑन योर ओन. इससे क्या है ना, आपकी इंग्लिश में सुधार होगा. इंग्लिश सिर्फ सुनने से पढ़ने से ही नहीं आती, आपको उसको प्रैक्टिकली लिखावट में while writing any kind of anything, पूरा दिन का आपका दिनचर्या ही से whatever in day to day life you do, just write them out in a paper and use these word also. इनको किस तरीके से आप अपने एक्सप्रेशन में ला सकते हैं, and it will be going to help you as well. And okay then we will meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.